Unbelievable. On the first possession, the worst coach in the league is Willie Green. First possession. Before the game, did you talk about this? That every time Herb Jones and CJ McCollum are a part of a screen or a handoff, it's a switch. This is the first possession. And CJ McCollum not switching, Herb Jones switching. Unbelievable. On the first possession. Willie Green is the worst coach in the NBA. It's not particularly close. Herb Jones, please keep your back to the baseline. Keep Jalen Brunson in front of you seeing ball and man. Back to the sideline. Every time you're going to get beat backdoor. Why does CJ McCollum have to be so bad defensively? Well, it's coaching, actually. Trey Murphy is coming all the way over to help on Josh Hart right here. Stop. So does CJ McCollum know this? Like, Trey Murphy's over here in help. Just show your hands and slide your feet. Why does CJ McCollum need to gamble right here? The help is waiting. So because you gamble, now Josh Hart can spin off you. Again, there is no worse coach in the NBA than Willie Green. Not even close. On a handoff, you cannot go over. Yves Missi needs to be up, jamming the screener, using his body, showing his hands, and Trey Murphy goes under and meets Anunoby on the other side. When you go over, you're just letting Anunoby walk into the paint right here. So now DeJounte Murray has to step up and help and can't guard Josh Hart. What is Jordan Hawkins doing? Stay in the corner? What is happening? Why is Jordan Hawkins in the charge circle? Yves Missi is recovering back to Achiuwa. Why are you in the charge circle? So now Herb Jones is stuck in a 2-on-1. What? And then, homeless people can score on the Pelicans pick-and-roll defense. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl's got to get up. You got to push campaign out. There's literally no place for Precious Achiuwa to roll to. You could take a homeless person, have them come off a pick-and-roll against the Pelicans, be able to just walk right into the paint like this. Pelicans are in a zone. It's atrocious. You cannot be doubling the ball. Javonte Green, this is his area of the zone. So Jeremiah Robinson-Earl can stay with Mikal Bridges right there in the paint, and Herb Jones can stay in the corner. But you doubled the ball. So now Jeremiah Robinson-Earl has to step up to the free throw line, and Herb Jones is stuck in a 2-on-1. Is just not to be believed. Jalen Brunson's dribbles picked up. So there's nothing for DeJounte Murray to be staring at the ball for. Once that dribble's picked up, we're just getting glued to Josh Hart. Glued to Josh Hart. Why is DeJounte Murray staring at the ball right now and in the paint? So you're late getting out to Josh Hart. This is just the opposite of the last clip. This is a huge mismatch. Brandon Boston getting stuck one-on-one with Jalen Brunson. So DeJounte Murray, stop staring at the ball. Get up the line here. And Jalen Brunson's dribble's still alive. So if I'm up the line, I'm going to stunt at the ball and I'm going to recover. But DeJounte Murray's in the paint and never does anything with the ball. So Jalen Brunson's dribble's still alive. Now this is trouble. This is again the Pelicans being coached by the worst coach in the NBA. When this ball gets swung to the corner, DeJounte Murray needs to fly down and get underneath the three-point line. He must be in the gaps. You don't guard above the three-point line away from the ball. You just stood here. This has to be your gap assignment. Right here's where the dribble's picked up. Stunt, recover. But you stand above the three-point line. There's no one in help until the rim. This is just simply atrocious. You're going under these screens, so Yves Missi, you need to be up jamming the screener so DeJounte Murray can get underneath. You're not touching the screener. So look at how far DeJounte Murray has to go under. And then again, look at he's going smash into the screen because you're not jamming the screener. So now Jalen Brunson's just going to take this to the rim. Just embarrassing. First of all, Yves Missi totally misses his gap assignment. But Trey Murphy, Josh Hart's dribble is picked up here. Could you get out to Jalen Brunson? Again, you're not in help. There's no reason to be over underneath the elbow. Get out right now. But you're just staring at the ball for no reason. The Pelicans switch. This is literally right in front of Willie Green. Could you please be screaming at Trey Murphy to be up guarding the ball? Again, help is in the middle of the floor. So we're up, keeping Jalen Brunson to the middle of the floor. Nope, Trey Murphy's backpedaling and is actually opening up his hips baseline in front of Willie Green. Or just pure embarrassment. CJ McCollum's trying to hedge this first screen, so I can't let Jalen Brunson turn the corner. I got to cut his dribble off right here. This is not even close. Get up. He can't turn the corner. Boom. He just turned the corner. Good night. Does anybody pay to watch the New Orleans Pelicans? Herb Jones is switching on to Jalen Brunson. So could we be getting all the way up, level to Josh Hart, so we're ready to switch? Like look at Herb Jones. Nice switch. This is the reason why you hedge. So now I push Josh Hart out here. So now when Javonte Green wants to get in backside help, if Josh Hart throws a skip pass from all the way over here, we can recover. But when you run drop coverage, now Josh Hart's all the way in the paint. And now when Javonte Green, you have no chance of recovering. Willie Green. Look at Willie Green just standing there, saying nothing. Yves Missy, you need to be in a defensive stance with your feet set so I can recover out to Karl Towns. Look at Yves Missy. This is not a defensive stance and your feet aren't set. Again, just no communication. Yves Missy, you're back. So scream that I'm in help in the middle of the floor so Javonte Green knows to get up and force Jalen Brunson to the middle of the floor. You're not saying anything, so Javonte Green's just backpedaling. What is Jeremiah Robinson-Earl communicating? Javonte Green is not going to be able to get to the ball. You need to guard the ball. Get over to a body in transition. You can't just get back to the middle of nowhere. Get over and guard the ball. What is Jeremiah and Willie Green just stands here? So nobody takes the ball. A complete embarrassment. Javonte Green, you can't stand in the middle of nowhere. I got to get to a body in the corner. Javonte Green in the paint for no reason. More coaching. The Pelicans are coming out to trap Jalen Brunson. So CJ McCollum, you got to get to Miles McBride one pass away. We're not worried about Mikal Bridges on the other side of the floor 2 passes away. But if nobody rotates, and of course McCollum doesn't, now Mikal Bridges, everyone's 1 pass away. And there is real trouble. Is more just what? DeJounte Murray, you got to get low, you got to battle for position. A double team can come. What you cannot do is call for a scram switch right now, which means Karl Towns is going to be catching this inside the block. So there's not going to be a time for a double to get down there or anything.